Hey gems, in this video I am doing and showing you guys how I did this trendy twist hybrid braids. It's basically where it's a row of knotless braids, then a row of twist. Right here you see I have done majority of my client aka daughter's hair. This row will be of twist. I have a braid rack that I already have prepped full of number 2 expressions 42-inch hair. And you can see right now I'm just making her boxes. I am pre-parting it so I know how many braids per row, well actually twist for this row that I will be doing. I am majority like done with the one-sided of her hair. And this is probably the second to last row on this half of her head. I hope that all makes sense. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you know when I post. Like and comment if you like this style, if you tried this style, and all those good things. I really love this hairstyle. It is so cute. I have been wanting to do it for a long time, and I just figured while I'm doing my daughter's hair, why don't I just show you guys how I do it. So as you can see, I start off my twist with a braid, and then I start to feed in the Kanekalon pre-stretched hair. I braid down at least 3 to 4 times, basically until I get the thickness that matches all the other braids. And then you're going to see me split the hair in half. So I would say, I said 3 to 4, maybe like 6 or 7 now that I'm looking at it and doing this voiceover. But yeah, I just braid it down, feed in the hair until I get the thickness. Having a braiding rack is so essential when doing hairstyles like this because it really helps as far as getting through it in a timely manner. But yeah, and you see I'm just twisting. I have my daughter holding the twist because as I'm twisting, sometimes it twists at the root and I don't want it to twist so tight. It's very painful. So by her putting her finger there, it stops the twisting from happening as I twist because I am twisting as I twist. So I'm doing a rope twist. So you twist with your fingers and then twist around. I hope that makes sense. If you want to see a more slowed down version, let me know. And you see I'm just feeding in and slowly twisting in to keep that same width and thickness of the twist. And that's pretty much how I do twist. Now you're going to see me finish out this row of twist with this, and I'm just adding in and feeding in all the hair for these twists. If you want to know all the products and the links to get these products, I'll have them all in the description box. So that way you can just get all of those from there. So you see me twisting all the way down. I did not show how I seal the ends with twists because, to be honest, I clip some off or I just twist it all the way down, or you can braid it once you get to the skinnier parts of the braid. But because I am putting beads on here, I'm not really worried too much about the ends. But you can burn them by lightly with the lighter, just lightly going over the bottom part of the braid, not too much because you don't want to mess up the twist, and that can seal it. Some people seal it with nail glue, but you definitely want to be past your client's hair. Some people seal it with a small knot, or like I said, with the braid towards the very end, which is really skinny. I hope this all makes sense. If you want to see a detailed video, comment below on how to do twists with connect line hair so it doesn't unravel. I know a lot of people struggle with that, but those ways are some ways you can seal the ends. I am now doing the row of knotless braids. I'm doing them like I always do them, which is really similar to the twist that I did in this hairstyle, except instead of twisting, I'm going to keep braiding all the way down. But as you can see right here, I am building up the braid, which is when I say build up the braid, I mean I'm trying to get the thickness of the braids of other braids, so that way it all look completely like nice. You don't want to have a small braid and a big braid and a small braid. You want to make sure all the braids are the same width and size, close enough. Sometimes you can't get it all the way to the same thickness, especially when it's on the perimeter with your client's hair, but there's ways that you can make it look close enough. Also, when you do knotless braids, go by the density of your client's hair. Sometimes you don't need to feed in a whole bunch of pieces because your client's hair is literally that thick, so you're most likely going to be adding them towards the end of the braid. If you want to see an in-detail video of a knotless braid, let me know in the comments below and I'll get a video out there for you. I do have a ton of videos of knotless braids that you guys can watch and see me do. But as you can see, I'm just braiding it all the way down for this knotless braid. And again, I am putting beads at the end, so you want to make sure you stay tuned to see how I add the beads into her hair. This hairstyle should last you 3 weeks with proper maintenance, meaning wearing a shower cap when bathing and showering. Using a scarf. I usually put her hair into a pineapple, then wrap a scarf around it, or I put it in a little do-rag sack, and that's pretty much how I maintain it. I moisturize weekly. I have a moisturizing video. I'll have it in the description so you guys can see how to moisturize your hair when you have braids, and that's pretty much how you upkeep this hairstyle. People are always asking, how long will my braids last? It all depends on the person and how you maintain it. So we're not going swimming or anything, so it's really going to last even longer. Sometimes when you go swimming, it can cause the hair to fray, especially with the twist, but in her case, it will not. So right here you see me basically evening out the beads. I have already put the beads on all of the braids, and now I am putting on the rubber bands. I am going to put a clip in so you can see how to put beads on with your beater. I'm going to put it in here somewhere. But yeah, I'm just basically sealing these in so these beads do not come off. I'm pulling one bead down, and then I am eyeballing it to the other beads that are already done. So that way all the beads can pretty much be the same length and it doesn't look all crazy, or at least you want it to be close enough where it looks like it's kind of like a layered look. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. And then you're going to see me clip off the remaining part of the braid or twist that I am wrapping the beads around, which will be coming up shortly. Here I am cutting off the excess braid, and I'm moving the rubber band up a little bit so then I can slide the beads down like I just did there. And I'm just going to cut that off. You want to make sure that your rubber bands are sealed nice, and then you're going to just slide the remaining beads down. And that's pretty much how you do beads. Here is the final look. It turned out so nice and neat. It's so cute. I love this. The beads just give it a little razzle dazzle. You can curl the ends. You do not have to do the beads, but this, she wanted beads, so that's what we're going with. And it's so cute. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.